I would be at Piccadilly Gardens right now, but we've imported a new strain of aggressive narco-migrant with even lower impulse control, even lower IQ, and testosterone through the roof. So, gotta be careful. No, you're not gonna smash my phone to fucking pieces, you fucking prick. Are you? Get back to work, you little twat. I'm not paying my tax for you to fucking threaten me outside. Fuck off. Go on.
Not enough mental institutions concerned these days.
Go on. What is it? What is it? What's your name? What's your name? Show me. Go on. No, you threatened me. Come on. No, you threatened. You did. You threatened to break the camera. Come on. Stand up for yourself.
I go to my class agency.
So, yeah, a bit riled up. Here, doing this exact shot, there's a group of men stood there. They're staring at me funny. They mumble a few swear words at me, so I managed to start filming. As I'm flipping the camera around with the kind of change direction, you hear him say, "I'll smash your f," and then it cuts, but he actually said to me, "I'll smash your effing camera." And then I obviously got annoyed at that. You know, threats of violence and threats of smashing your equipment that you make your living on to feed your kids, not allowed. Check this out. They're now sending staff members out a separate entrance because I'm stood here and I took offense at people threatening to smash my camera. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this guy. He's the scary Blackbeard who had to control his other colleague for grabbing me and my backpack last time I was here. He dyes his beard. He doesn't really have a black beard. He's more of a ginger complexion, which is not a problem for me. I like ginger, but why is he ashamed of it?
We've got 3 days.
Check this out. Quick, get in. There's a guy outside with the camera, quick. Anyway, we know you're ginger. You can dye your beard all you want. You're ginger. Why are you ashamed of it? Wow. What's that, you twat? What's that, you little baldy? Come on, little man, you're gonna go back to the gym because you're 5'3". I bet your dick's about the same size as your fucking height. Look at you, your head is a testicle with a beard. Your head is a testicle with a beard. And you're like, will you get a life? Mumbling past, will you get a life, mate? Will you get a life? Little beta office drone, little ward of the state, getting his little salary for doing sweet FA from the taxpayer, comes past me, smirks. You should get a life. Is this how men feel before the beginnings of a insurrection or conflict or civil war, when you lose all faith in all government institutions, including the health service? I get treated like a scumbag for worrying about the birth of my son and whether it was traumatic or not. And then someone sends me a link from the BBC investigating that there's government ministers investigating neonatal units across Britain for too many traumatic births. Let's not forget Lucy Letby, Britain's worst ever child serial killer, neonatal nurse, treating everyone with contempt and suspicion as they murder our children. Disgusting pigs. Horrible little suckers of the satanic phallus. Little takers of the hard-working person's money that they swindle and waste and give away to bad causes that are actually destroying this country. Great. Oh! It wasn't enough that it was £8 million a day to house illegal migrants, many of who are terrorists and narcotics dealers. No, let's get it up to 10 or 20 million a day. Come on. Britain is not a real country. We are a babysitting services, a third world refugee camp. Let's empty West Africa. Let's empty the Middle East and send all the angry young men to Britain. We've got the money, we've got the shekels. Hey, we've got the left-wing politicians, we've got the communism, we've got the free houses, the free gives, the free money, the free benefits. Hey, you're a Muslim guy with 4 wives. Hey, why not have 2 identities, have 8 wives? We'll give you the free money. Or it's civil war. Another day, another Manchester Magistrates Court with the finest of society, people my age wearing tracksuits like baby onesies, getting convicted for narco dealing, carrying knives, all sorts of bullshit. New absolute hatred unlocked. Low-level government workers in Manchester buildings. Behind me, a lady with long red braids gives the sob story to unsuspecting people of the public, members of the public with shekels, They kind of skirt the line. We're not really a charity. We're going to teach young black men how not to stab each other. Okay, I bet you they're pocketing all the money. They've been investigated by the Daily Mail with secret cameras, and that was the kind of semi-conclusion they came to. Oh, here's some high-quality nonsense here. As a Brazilian, I'm looking at alleged Brazilian boom boom cream, which will help you have a Brazilian arse or something. But yeah, as an actual Brazilian, this is all a load of shit. I know you're not the owners, but it's still a load of shit. Fake charity Muslim version behind me. They talk about Gaza, Palestine. And again, it's a social enterprise according to Companies House. It's not a charity. So, yeah, are those two guys having a go?
The Predator operates alone today, surveying the gazelles and the wildebeest here in the Serengeti. The lioness strolls along nonchalant and slightly disinterested with a full belly. She's had 4 victims this morning. Does she really need to get another? Or will she get paid her wage the same way? Oh, another one foreground, but we stopped to look at the Normie Internet FM, the People's Voice by The Mank magazine, as they interview other insecure normies and hipsters about their opinions. On the street. On the street. Oh, they look...
Quick question, social media, just really simple stuff like, you know, what would you not buy unbranded? Little silly questions like that.
Silly come on, guys, silly questions. Come on.
Silly ones.
Hello, I'm doing a video about Manchester. I'm from the Vatican. Now, I found out yesterday that you fine people, you Jehovah's Witnesses, do not believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. No, you don't. So that's official Jehovah's Witness. He's a Son of God. I read yesterday Jehovah's Witnesses believe he is a powerful Messiah, but a lesser God and not the Son of the main God. Is that true? Son of God. So if I stop filming now, go on the internet to the official Jehovah's Witness stuff, it'll back you up what you're saying. Okay, we'll put that to the test, sir. Thank you for speaking to me. Okay, apologies, my wording maybe was a bit vague. We Catholics, as in real Christians, believe that Jesus is both God, the Son of God. He is part of the Trinity, but you don't believe Jesus is God. You don't believe Jesus is God. Thank you, sir. At least you're honest, and I appreciate your forthcoming ability to talk, and thank you, thank you. You can't give a man a hard time if he's, you know, on camera as well, under pressure, answering your questions in good faith. Ladies, you can rub as much Brazilian boom boom cream on you. It's not going to make any difference. Not going to make any difference at all. Look, they got the tambourines out. They're really going for it. That whole chat with the Jehovah's Witness happened yesterday when I saw a meme on Twitter that was a clip of Padre Pio, played by Shia LaBeouf, saying, "Say Christ is Lord! Say Christ is Lord!" And it was like, this is what I'm going to do when the Jehovah's Witnesses next knock on my door. So I did a bit of research, and I fumbled that whole expose a little bit, Son of God or God, but you guys get the gist. In the last couple of years, we've had a new type of cracky in Piccadilly Gardens, similar to the average migrant this country is accepting and rolling out the red carpet for. Low impulse control, nothing to lose, probably carrying a weapon, and resorts to any challenge instantly with violence. We're in the Arndale shopping mall. I'm very worried, guys, that any left-wing government is sick in the head, by definition, is insane, is bitter, and is full of envy. And all successful first world countries are going to turn into refugee camps for the third world. Taxation will have to be increased because obviously European people, American people, Australian people are responsible for all the horrors and inequalities of the world. So keep taxing them. White people are the new Jews. You know, scapegoated, blamed for everything. Jews are still the Jews, but the white people are the double Jews. And speaking of Jews, you know, I will defend them and side with them till the ends of time. And I get very annoyed at seeing pro-Europa, pro-Europe, pro-European culture. That is all great. They're doing Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael, Leonardo, all the mutant turtles of art and architecture. You got Santiago de Compostela, you got Rome, you got London, you got Buckingham Palace. And then they spill in some nasty anti-Semitic shite in there, and you're like, oh, the channel's ruined. I have to unfollow, unlike, an unretweet. It's the guy with the amazing voice. I think I did a video entangled in Clown World 8 or something. Those with his squeaky voice. I think that's it. Oh no, there he is. Ah, nothing like a bit of Schrodinger's corpse. Schrodinger's corpse underneath the giant Transformer flag. That's your European culture now. Pay increasing tax rates, increasing percentages of your income will be taken to destroy your own country. And we'll laugh at you about it. How wet is the sand? Yup. Fake it till you make it. Nice sunny, 15 degrees with a chance of rain. We're looking at Selfridges that don't even sell fridges. And they've got here breaking news, break dancing. Look at that, he's got an 80s boombox. He's probably listening to actually good hip hop before it became auto-tuned mumble rap about killing yourself slowly with drugs. Usually I hate this sort of thing, but I'm going to introduce you to some advertising by Louis Vuitton and tell you some things. My politics is whatever that is. So Charlie, are you left-wing, right-wing, or a centrist? I am rich European colonialist colonizing South America. That's my politics. Charlie, what do you think of Labour's new economic theory? I don't care. I'm LARPing as a poor person. I am an aristocratic, blue-blooded Scotsman. I'm going to pretend I'm Robinson Crusoe, Boy Friday, luggage on a raft over in Thailand. Why is the solitary police car next to the two big glass cubes? The black cubes. And the solitary police car. Let's do a zoom out. Oof. Who here remembers the very rare video filmed right here with Onion Head? Who remembers Onion Head? Onion Head's video got banned. They got literally community guidelines struck off. To say a man's head looks like an onion, it's an insult too far for YouTube. What was the cop doing? Huh? What was he doing? What's all that about? He's only the passenger. Ah, Christianity. My favorite of all the Abrahamic religions. And the most successful. But I'm not a glory hunter. I don't like it for those reasons. This is Manchester Cathedral, and that is all you get. I have approached it. And I've looked at it and filmed it. Here, going towards the two black cubes, some very nice unpolished granite, pink Italian marble granite car rammings of peace barriers, very subtle ones. And there's another one down the side you can see, so the pedestrians can walk without getting durka jihaded. When I come to the edge here, there's a sign from the Samaritans. They're a charity. You're not going to kill yourself, are you? Don't do it. Oh, yeah, that would be fatale. Like a femme. Let's get the armed police car going. Let's get them. There we go. Fine German efficient engineering. Should we say either Ausland or Raus, or should we say Deutschland über alles? Do they mean the same thing? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, Manchester. Premier Inn Hotel. Little Sharpie one on the corner. City Suites. Sweet, dude. So what is up here? This used to be Swinton Insurance, and I am delighted to announce that Deloitte... Hello, mate! How are you? You don't mind appearing on the video? I'm filming just now, you don't mind? You're legend. I'm just delighted that Deloitte are here, mate.
Delighted.
They're absolutely delighted, mate.
There are new tenants, mate.
They're doing well. They used to be down at Spinning Fields.
That's right, the Hanover building.
Yeah. I think last time I saw you, came up here and saw you here. Yeah, right there. We had a chat.
Yes, Davian. Happy days. Charlie Veitch in the area, man.
Thank you. I lost my train of thought there, but let's say goodbye to our friend. Take care, mate. Cheers, mate. Thank you. And that is Victoria Station. And that there is the arena where in Ariana Grande's concert, the Islamist went boom, 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 and murdered 22 people. So we got a good price on cement with Cemex and 2X, and we're going to send it down south. In fact, that's the Rochdale line. Who knows where he's going to? Rochdale, mother. Fancy that. What's brilliant, we're at Deloitte, one of the world's most powerful accountants. And let's look at another train. Why not? We are men after all. Let's tick our autism boxes. Train! But we'll look at it going the other way now. Train. These ladies in the smoking shed, they're looking at me thinking, oh, poor autist. I bet you he's a virgin incel. No, I have 4 children. I've had sex 4 times. I was saying, they have a prison stone ping pong table with a steel net because accountants, when they're losing money, when they're losing your money, they can get very stressed out and they destroy things. Hi there. Are you trying to hide money from the government? Are you trying to make sure that all the money that you've worked hard for moves into a tax-free international haven away from the shekel grabbers in government? Why not speak to one of our delightful agents here at Deloitte, and we'll ensure that you keep your money and they don't give it to aggressive narco-migrants who are probably going to violate your daughter in a few years' time. So, Deloitte, what can we say? Except we're delighted to save you money.
Sweet dreams are made of these. Having a dad with a Filofax head. Your mother's a weird burgers by Wendy. And you're a nasty cum load. Your brother's a fucking chicken. Anyway, sorry, I thought I was singing that in my head. Was I saying that out loud? Manchester skyline, Cheetham School of Music. New ugly investment buildings to be sold to rich Arabs and Chinese with a fake promise of a rental yield. 7, 8, 9% guaranteed a year. So how they do it, they give you some of your own capital back. They sell you the flat for 250 grand. They guarantee you a return of 10% in the first year, and they just give you back 25 grand. Everyone's got water bottles these days, usually women. And you know, I can't say too much. Laura loves her water bottles around the house. They can't just have it in a cup like everyone. Oh, I'm thirsty, I'll have a cup of water, glass of water. No, they need to have a big fucking Stanley cup to say, I'm a fucking cold water drinker. I'm swearing a lot in this episode. I'm going to have to bleep it because otherwise YouTube will keep the shekels and give nout to me. Photon Gandalf is working. Go on, Photon Gandalf. Where are you going? It's about to do a hit piece and cause a scene at the cooperative bank behind me. But one of my viewers came out and he was very friendly and he works there, so lucky escape Co-op Bank, you commies. It's the first policeman I've seen walking around, and he's in a train station. If only there were permanent police all around Piccadilly Gardens, it may be safe to go there without a bodyguard. But no. They're looking for a black man with glasses and a white t-shirt. I heard it. He's still looking. Now, speaking to plainclothes friends, they really want the black guy with glasses and the white t-shirt. Policeman actually caught me doing my little secret filming over the shoulder, but he was really cool about it. Charlie, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. What you up to? Said, I'm looking for a black guy with glasses and a white t-shirt. The man they're looking for is wanted for a series of very serious offences, violent offences. The cop nicely shared with me. He didn't give me any data that could identify the guy, so he is very GDPR compliant. But I hope they find him. But they keep coming back to the city centre. I guess these people are not, you know, criminals are not the smartest people. The plainclothes guy, he is sure that the guy's up on the tram line. Oi! Oi! Someone shouting my name. Some nice support behind me. Oi! 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 What's all this about then? What have they done to it? They're getting people off the tram. They've broken the tram and they are getting passengers off it with a ladder. Broken Britain is well and truly foobarred. Look at that, go on, get the granny off the bus. Get the granny off the tram. Are you alright, Margaret? You alright, Doris?
Perfectly normal, just carry them off the tram. Look at that. You pay for your ticket and you gotta get helped off the tram. Look at that, children as well, look. Or is that another granny? This is not normal, guys. Railway staff helping elderly ladies off a tram. Is there any more? Watch this. This is like, yeah, go on. Oh, she jumped by herself. She ain't gonna get touched by no railway staff. What about this one? She's like, don't touch me. She's like, don't do it. She's like, oh. What about this? Oh, look at that. It's a whole evacuation today. Anyway, I think we've seen enough. Maybe one more passenger. Go on. Go on, purple hair. Poison dart frog. Warning accepted. I will stay away. They're still draining out. They're still coming. They dropped the ladder and everything. Oh no, they're done now. Look at all the passengers going away. Found out the evacuated tram may have something to do with the criminal who's wanted for some very serious offences being somewhere around here. Just had a chat with the cops, and I said the description, and they're like, wow, you've got great hearing if you heard that. I said, yeah. Is that who you're looking for? They're like, yeah. And they said, if you find him, just call 999. He's a dangerous man. Just call 999. We'll come straight away. So I'm hunting right now for the next half hour until I have to move the car. I'm going to go do something else because rather than stick around here with a potential needle in the haystack appearance of the suspect, we'll go do something else. Sometimes your government isn't happy enough with car rammings of peace barriers, so they do additional extra heavy. Yeah, they're full of sand. Oh no, they're not. They're not that heavy, but extra additional anti-motorcycle ramming of peace or pedestrian ramming of peace barriers. No one can get through. Killdozer? How did I don't even know how I got here. I'm not allowed out. Welcome to the Amazon. We're just outside Manaus. Here's where the Rio Branco and the Rio Negro join forces. It's a very famous tourist site. Not even joking, except I'm not in Brazil. I'm not in the Amazon. I'm in Manchester, and what you're looking at there is probably sewage flowing out of the heavy rains yesterday into the river. Very standard over European cities. In fact, Paris are struggling with all their E. coli readings because the River Seine, au bord de la Seine, à la gauche, is literally full of shit, full of fecal matter. So no Olympics in the river, maybe. Ah, Buddleia, you are a fine purple bush. Also known as the butterfly bush because it looks like the pubic hair of a butterfly. No, butterflies really like to rest on it and drink its sweet, sweet, sweet nectar. First we have, what in the street urchin Charles Dickens is this shit? And then you've got your Neo Globo Homo glass and metal with a bit of paneling. Average buildo that looks just like everywhere else on Earth. And no wonder they're drowning the country with low pay, low rent, low impulse control migrants, because we're all gonna enjoy the managed decline of the West. Because the globalist capitalists have decided that the Chinese and the Indians, who outnumber us a paltry 5-1, good odds for any Westerner, but they're much more obedient. They don't sue when their children get ripped to shreds in an industrial accident. They'll work longer hours. They don't form unions, or they're banned anyway. So, managed decline. Thank you, Europeans, for civilizing the world. But your destiny for winning, your prize for winning, is to be turned into a third world refugee camp. Your role now is to feel guilty and to babysit all the world's barbarians who are now coming to spend time with your kids. So we don't need to introduce what these bad boys are, but looking at the gate here at City Suites with your little RFID dude, looking at the armor, I wonder how many times did this guy get knocked over before they installed his body armor? So we have Victorian peak England, Globo Homo, Beijing style apartments. What am I, some sort of woke lefty? It's Peking, not Beijing. Caxton Street. Don't know why I'm filming it, just look at it. Some random business park here in central Manny. I just had a nice chat with John, wearing a very nice shirt. He had a purple ponytail, which is pretty cool. And John was very nice. He works for a charity called Survivors for male victims of sexual assault. And I was like, it's nice to see people sticking up for the men. The 20th century was a century of women. And I think the 21st century might be the century of true equality, perhaps, where we realize that it doesn't matter what you got between your legs, evil is evil. Hey look, it's the government personal independence payment consultation centre. The Tory government, who are out now, look at that. The Tory government, who are out now, they realise that there's millions of people on welfare, on benefits, government handouts, and they don't want to work. So they send them to the humiliation chamber, where they have to prove that they're too disabled to work. And then the government agents are like, sorry, you can press a button on the keyboard, get to work. Hugh Jones, or is it? Yeah, Hugh Jones Solicitors. They never call them Hugh Janus, which is a much better name. You like my hole? Do you need context? Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, that car's gonna make it fly open. I'm sorry?
You look deep in thought.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out something fun to film, and it's harder than it looks, you know. I like your shirt, though.
Thank you.
Can I film the back of it? Can I film the back of your shirt?
Yeah.
I'll go on, here we go. Look at that, that's a nice pattern. Thank you, sir. Thanks, mate. What in the... Oh, Toyota Hilux. Looks even better with a Soviet 7.62 GPMG on the back. Anyway, what in the... We got our plastic handle. You've got, I don't know what that is. Yeah. You've got your little shite 360-degree Wi-Fi cloud camera. And you've got a lady's handbag that I just have the urge to stick my foot in it. Put my foot in it. Let's get the shot, guys. Oh, there you go. That's the shot.